The fire fades and the lords go without thrones. At the end of world, play as an action one and find your way to survive and change the world. That's what a player of Dark Souls 3 need to do in-game. Survive and strengthen yourself, collect the items and souls, then try to beat the boss. In the basic element of gameplay, it is no different from other ordinary ARPG games, but its narrative method and the cleverness of transmitting information by means other than language can be said to be extremely unique and excellent. The first core narration style of Dark Souls 3 is fragmented narration. As the name suggests, a complete story is divided into countless small parts and expressed in various non-linear ways. In the game, there are very few stories directly obtained as players advance the progress of the game. Most of them are hidden in the description text of various equipment, items, and spells, and some are displayed by more difficult map details. This constitutes the main tone of its narrative rhythm. The key of this narrative way is to greatly simulate the curiosity and the exploration of players and raise the degree of discussion to a higher level. But in fact, a deeper narrative is also hidden in the background setting of this game, which is also the focus of this video, that is symbolic narration. The first symbol is a static symbol. The one of aesthetic style in Dark Souls 3 generally draws on Gothic styles. Gothic styles usually illustrate on those buildings and map. For example, the designing of the Lothric Castle and the Cathedral of the Deep have a lot of details that belongs to Gothic styles. If we do not set limitation on Gothic building style and extend it into its other definition, we can find that the Gothic style also represents dark and gloomy. Let's connect it into the background of the game. At the end of world, players play as Ash, not a human, even not the undead, just an Ash. These worlds need cinder to burn themselves to inherit the power of fire, and Ash is the remaining things of this process. Gloomy background and gloomy art style, but in this situation, the destiny of the whole world depends on a small Ash. The Ash, or we could say the players, they use their tiny body to against the giant, to against the god, to against the fate. That is the strongest tune of Dark Souls 3. No matter how dark and desperate the world is, the hope and light still exist. It is just covered by the dark and gloomy surface. Keep fighting, use your hands to break the darkness. The dawn will finally come. The second symbol is world setting symbol. In game settings, the first flame is the origin of the power and the light of this world. If the first flame extinct, the whole world would fall in darkness forever, and only undead remain. As we all know, the human civilization began with fire. When our ancestors ape learns to use fire, human civilization really started. The first flame symbolized the human civilization, and the player's mission is always to link the first flame and continue the power of it from Dark Souls 1 to 3. Throughout the series, it has been hinted at the undead curse is the Throughout the series, it has been hinted at the undead curse is actually the normal state of humanity, and the existence of the sentient hollows of Londor brings into questions whether hollowing is such a horrible fate as the gods claim. It is possible that the first flame is the true curse shackled on humanity, with the gods cursing humans with morality using the power of light in order to make them less of a threat. The god twists humans' fate, and the civilization is actually the curse. But in Dark Souls 3, players no longer must link the flame. They can choose to refuse it and just let the first flame extinct, then stay in the darkness with the Firekeeper. In this ending, the lines of Firekeeper will tell us that there will be a new flame born in the void and chaos, and this new flame would lead a new war. So, it is actually a loop of civilization. At the end of Dark Souls series, this is the unique value that we can only find in Dark Souls 3. No matter how strong a civilization is, it will have a day of extinction. It actually reflects the history of humanity. Actually, the name of the game Dark Souls is also an important setting symbol in the game. It determines the narrative tone and style of the world, and leads to the final answer. It is a kind of powerful and wicked force. Long time ago, some dwarves get this kind of power, and humans being are descendant of these dwarves. Each human has inherited the power of Dark Soul obtained from their ancestors. The gods sealed the Dark Soul with fire because it was afraid of the power of the Dark Soul. The Dark Soul has a deep relationship with Abyss, and the Abyss is the origin of Dark Force. It represents extremely negative power. But after the evidence and the reasoning of countless players, people find a horrible conclusion. Whatever humanity or the Abyss owes them from the Dark Soul that were acquired by human ancestors. So, how people use Dark Soul and what is the power of Dark Soul?
What still here? Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul. For my lady's painting.
Dark Souls 3 are separated light magic and dark magic. Coincidentally, in the description of dark magic, the description is very special. Unlike other magic, dark magic is mixed with strong human emotions: anger, sadness, love, jealousy, greed. It is this strong emotion that strengthens the original pure soul energy. This is the true power of the dark soul: strong emotion or desire. The more excited your emotions, the stronger your desires, and the stronger your strength. The power of the Dark Soul given to humanity comes from deep and eager power in human heart. This should be the reason that wide fragments of the Dark Soul will be called humanity. This little black crystal also represents the essence of human heart. The Dark Soul is the symbol of human nature or human desire. Without any doubts, the whole narrative and art style of Dark Souls 3 is dark, hopeless, and depressive. But even so, From Software still can convey the positive and the right values to the players. It is also can be used to hint ourselves in our daily life. We need to keep optimistic in life. If we meet problem, do not give up and keep fighting. Light and hope are waiting for us behind the darkness. The meaning of Dark Souls also reminds us that desire is the demon. It's still unlimited and unstoppable. Control our desire and do not fall in it, or it will destroy ourselves.